Hello to everyone who's watching this. I hope it is only my TAs and my professor, but I am here to talk about my teach a lesson assignment. So the topic I chose for my teach a lesson assignment was how to live like a longer life, or like how to live a long life, how to live to 100. So pretty much just about how to make your life longer. I was super inspired by the TED Talk video we watched. I thought that TED Talk video like pulled me in a ton and made me super interested. So that was something that I wanted to share. And then my friends and I have talked about like they're just a couple of them are really like scared about dying and like have a lot of fear of like, oh, what can I do to live longer because I don't want to die anytime soon. So I thought this would be the perfect lesson to teach them because they would find it interesting and I found it interesting as well. So I chose that as my topic, and then in my lesson, I did the TED Talk. So I showed the TED Talk that I based a lot of my ideas from because I thought that it laid a really good base for what I was going to be talking about. And then in specifics, I went over the diet you need to have a long lifestyle. So these were my learning objectives. The diet you need to have a long life, the social I don't know how to say this, maybe social like needs that you need to have a long life, and then lastly the lifestyle to have a long life. And then I kind of broke it down. I did a PowerPoint slide that talked through each of these. For the diet, I talked about what they talked about in the video, and then I had a couple other sources to back it up, which you'll see in my lesson plan. But the diet is to actually, I don't even think I have to go over this. So those were my learning objectives. And then I talked a little bit about like religion, lifestyle, physical activity, your social needs, your group, just kind of everything the video went over, but then found more sources to back up what I talked about. I think the things that went good with the lesson was I picked a good topic, so it really kept my audience engaged. And then for my learning assessments, I had them make a plan. So like they picked or they wrote down like notes on things that would make you have a longer life, and then I made them pick one of those and then make a plan on how they're going to implement that into their life like this upcoming week. As far as like activity, I had them talk with their groups about like their life bucket lists, and I feel like that's always like a really fun thing to talk about. So their bucket lists, and then like how because the average like lifespan I think is like around 70 years, especially for guys because I was teaching guys. So how that extra 30 years can benefit them. So those two things were really good. And then lastly, the spiritual connection. I connected it to the Bible and what God says about living a long life, and how following rules from the Book of Mormon and the Bible can help lead us to that, and how it aligns with science. I think the one thing that I would do to improve is maybe do some more like activities, maybe add a Kahoot, just to get them more excited and engaged and less of me talking.